Our interaction effect is significant. Now what do? Test of simple main effects. Now you can do those going across or down. There's always two directions you can move in when you do tests of simple main effects. If you could either go across, all right, and look at means within the rows, right? So this would be one test here, and this would be a second here. So you're going across. That means within the different rows. Or you can go down, and you can look at these two means in this column, and then these two means in that column. All right, so let's start by looking at the simple main effect of technique within environment. So you've got to figure out which means are being compared. The simple main effect of technique, whatever is here, that tells you which means are going to be compared. So we are comparing the means for technique. That means we're going to be comparing sleep and meditate. This last variable tells you how we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down by environment. All right? So we're going to compare sleep versus meditate within only four, right? Within only four indoors. So we're going to compare these two means. Which test are we going to have to use? Two means, is a t-test. Is this group the same as this group? Are they the same people? No, they're not. So this would be an independent t-test. If that's significant, do we need a post hoc test? No, never, right? You never do post hoc tests if your t-test is significant. Okay, so we've done this test. Now we move over and we're going to compare sleeping to meditating. This time only for or within, right? Here's the word within, only for or within outdoors. So again, two means, different people in each mean. That's an independent t-test. Now, we could go the other way, right? Which we'll go in just a second. What if we had a third meditation technique? Okay, so what if we had sleep, meditate, and exercise? Then, if we did the simple main effect of technique within environment, all right, so we're going to compare the different techniques within indoors, but now we have a third one. Is that still a t-test? No. If you have a third technique, like exercise, you're going to have one mean, two means, three means to compare. Different people in each group, that would be a one-way independent ANOVA, because you have three means now. And if that is significant, then you need a post hoc test. Tukey, Chaffee, LSDT, you've got to figure out which means are different from which, because now you have three. All right? Okay. We've addressed this one. Now let's look at this one. Let's swap them. What if we wanted to look at the simple main effect of environment within technique? So this means we're comparing the different means for environment separately for the different techniques. So the different means of environment are indoors and outdoors, but we're going to compare them separately for each technique. So we're going to first start with this one. We're going to compare indoors to outdoors only for or within the sleep category. So we're going to compare this one to this one. Two means, same people in each group. What would that be? That would be a dependent t-test. T for two. You've only got two means you're comparing, same people in each, dependent t-test. Then when we move down here, again, we're comparing the simple main effect of environment. So we're comparing indoor to outdoor environment within meditate. So only for the people meditating. Now, we look at over here, we're comparing two means, same people in each group, right? These people are the same as these. It's another dependent t-test. If either of those t-tests are significant, do you need a post hoc test? By now, I hope you're going to say no, because we never need to do a post hoc test after a t-test. All t-tests compare two things. All right, now you might need to go and listen to this lecture a couple of times, right? You shouldn't take it for granted that listening to it once, reading it in the book once is going to be enough. Sometimes you have to repeat. And write things down and practice those quiz questions that I have at the end of every chapter. I mean, this is going to take some work to get it into your head. All right. If I could connect my brain to your brain and do a data transfer, I would, but I can't. We don't yet have that technology.